Hey guys, welcome to Taste This TV. I'm Chef Joe Ciminera. Great show for you here today. When you think of Southern food, I mean really Southern comfort food, what comes to mind? Mac and cheese, grits, mashed potatoes, cream of spinach, peach cobbler. All those delicious flavors from the South are about to be reborn here on Taste This TV. And we're also going to talk about a special product today that we're going to be working with as well, so that if you don't have the time to cook some of these recipes, I got a company that's going to deliver it right to your door. You know, Kitchen of Dana is more than macaroni and cheese. They've introduced a new line of casseroles, keeping that Southern style. Staying true to their mission, they have created wholesome food convenient for you. All of their products are freezer to oven to table. In addition to their new line of casseroles, they've opened a gourmet food gift shop at their kitchen. They now have several different options for you to enjoy and consume on all of their goodies and treats. You can visit them or order online or visit a retail near you. They have included their Georgia-grown products in their foodie gift shop, so you can create a personalized foodie gift basket for anyone and any occasion. If you are looking for a fundraiser, they have you covered. It's simple for the organizers, simple for those who are selling, and simple for delivery. Kitchen of Dana Frozen Southern Comfort Foods menu consists of breakfast items, dinner for one, casseroles, casseroles with meat, and desserts. A list on their website will give a list of retail locations. Not in your area? No problem. They'll ship right to your door. Call them now or visit their website, kitchenofdana.com, or give a call to them if you have any questions. 706-348-1535. From to oven to table, shipped to your door, Kitchen of Dana is delivering frozen Southern comfort food that's going to delight all palates. They create it in small batches, that's the process. From macaroni and cheese to pasta marinara, broccoli baked, corn casserole, pineapple casserole, and more. It's the gift giving made simple. Order online or see them on the website. Okay, what we're going to do, we're using this type of pasta today. Now, when it comes to making like truly Southern macaroni and cheese, I like to use the large elbows. These are the number 74s. Now, can you get away with any other elbows? Absolutely. I'm not saying if you don't have these, you don't have this dish. But even in Kitchen of Dana, she's using the smaller elbows, which is fine. It's probably the more preferred one. However, in mine, I like a little bit of a bigger pasta. I don't know, could be because I'm Italian or something, I don't know. All right, we're gonna go with a whole pound of it. And this is gonna be about a 9-minute cook time throughout. And then we're gonna strain it, cool it down just a little bit so we stop the cooking. And then we're gonna talk about what we're gonna add in there to make this truly a Southern macaroni and cheese dish. All right, so now we're going to take some, this is a reserve cheddar cheese. It's a 5-year-old aged cheese. Now, I'm not saying that you need to use a 5-year-old cheddar, but if you really want that Southern flavor, you want a nice sharp cheddar cheese, and this is really what's going to take it to the next level. And it's got to be shredded on this side to be about, you know, this or so, because it's important in the melting process and, how the cheese melts and everything else. So this here is about 6 ounces, and what we're probably going to do is do half of the block because we want a really nice cheesy macaroni and cheese. And of course we're going to be putting some other cheese in here as well. You know, I throw just a little bit of American cheese. You could use Land O'Lakes, you could use any American cheese, yellow or white. You're probably going to use yellow, that'll be a better flavor. And then we're also going to put a little bit of feta cheese in this. Now, feta cheese is something that you generally probably won't find in Southern cuisine, but I tell you, just adding it a little bit really takes it to another level. And at the end of the day, I'm all about making stuff taste better. All right, that's about what we want. And keep it airy. I see too many people kind of plop it down and stuff like that. This should be kept on a nice plate, you know, where it's not going to clump up, somewhere cool, not hot, where it's going to melt and stick together. You want to be able to distribute this over the top of what we're doing in the casserole later. Okay, another very important cheese, and this is for the melting process of it. You know, the cheddar cheese is more for a sharp flavor and a baked, like, nice crust. But you also want to have a little bit of stringy cheese action in there, and that's where this mozzarella cheese will come in handy. Now, if you're wondering what kind of mozzarella cheese I'm using, really doesn't matter what you want to use. However, this is Polio, because I've always found that Polio melts a bit more better than some of the other cheeses. This is a whole milk. And we're going to shred it the same way we did the cheddar cheese, and we're going to incorporate this in the macaroni and cheese as well. Now, would I use a fresh mozzarella for this? Absolutely not. So you have to know the applications. The cheese has to have a certain amount of stretch to it. Whole mozzarella or fresh mozzarella, even buffalo mozzarella, I would not suggest you use it with this dish. Again, we're looking for certain types of cheeses in here that make this macaroni and cheese just really stand out and be different, from what you normally would have. Okay, we're going to strain this pasta out. And we're just going to put a little bit of cold water over the top, just to have it stop cooking. There is a continuation of cooking with this. It's called carryover cooking, and if you don't shock it and sort of stop it, it's just going to continue to cook, and we don't want that. We want a certain al dente to this pasta. We want a certain bite to it, a certain hardness, whatever you want to call it. And if you can stick your hand in there and sort of, it's not hot for you, then you know it's going to stop carrying over. Give that a one pour. And we're going to make sure that this is completely dry, so just let it sit. First thing we're going to do is put 2 eggs in here. And the eggs are going to help bind it, they're going to give it some flavor. Which is another reason why you don't want your pasta too hot, because you don't want your eggs cooking on top of it. Going to give that a little bit of a mix. And you know that your pasta is not hot if you suddenly don't have any scrambled eggs here. So just mix that around. And next we're going to put some melted butter in here. We're going to add some melted butter. We're going to mold that in as well. And we're going to put some heavy cream in here. We'll probably put about a cup of heavy cream. And this is 40% whipping cream, which tends to be a little bit heavier than you would see in the stores. Generally, stores will give you about a 30, I'd say, 30%. I like to buy my whipping cream really heavy to the point where you can see it's coming out almost like cream. That's how I like to do it, folks. And we're going to add a whole cup in there. And another point with heavy cream and stuff like that is if you look at the back of the labels nowadays, they're putting carrageenan in there, a whole bunch of thickeners. You're not even getting 100% cream, which is another thing. Another really big pet peeve of mine is you're not even getting real cream, and carrageenan is just like nasty. So you're going to take a handful of the mozzarella cheese. You're going to take a handful of the cheddar. And we're just going to break up some pieces. Again, this doesn't have to be perfect. This is American cheese. And we're just going to put that in there. This is all going to go into a casserole in a minute. You're going to mix that up nicely. And then we got to add some salt in here. We're probably going to add about a tablespoon of salt. And what we're also going to do is add some black pepper. This is an important ingredient to this dish as well. And we're going to move that around. Okay, we're going to put probably about another half a cup of milk in here. And we got this feta cheese. Now feta is really, it's one of those things where you're really not going to know what it is in here, but it's going to add such a salty, really nice flavor to the dish. We're going to move that around nicely and mix that up. We're going to pour this onto a casserole. And we got our casserole here. And we're just going to pour this into the casserole. And then we're going to layer the top with some more cheese. This is the part where we really cover this with cheese. And there's no right way of doing this. Just try to get the cheese all over the place. And this is what's going to make a nice crust on top, which is what we want. And then with the cheddars, I kind of like to just drop it, you know, so there's a little bit of a color contrast to it as well. And try to make sure you cover as much macaroni as you can so it doesn't get, you know, the macaroni doesn't get hard when it's in the oven. All right, we're going to take this, we're going to bake at 375 degrees for about 20 minutes. Come back and check it out. Coming up next, we're going to be making peak whipped potatoes, baked in the oven to perfection. Okay, now there's just a few things that we're going to add to this incredible mashed potato dish. And it's not many things, but it's really important that what you add here and you follow it. A lot of people like to put cream and milk in their mashed potatoes. I don't, right? So I'm using straight up sour cream. We're going to take 2 tablespoons. We got a half a pound of butter in there. Now, no mashed potato would be complete without any garlic powder. So we're going to put half a tablespoon of that in there. Contrary to people putting white pepper in there, I like to put a little black pepper. We're going down with a 1/4 teaspoon. And the black pepper really gives it a different, unique flavor. And then we're going to go 1 full tablespoon of salt. What we're going to do is throw in, I'll probably say about 3 ounces of cheddar cheese. And this is the aged cheese that I've been using. And I'm going to choose a KitchenAid for this to mix this up. We're going to get it incorporated and we'll take it to the next step. And we're going to put it on low speed here and just kind of get it going. That piping bag and pipe it out. Okay, so after you pipe them out, you're going to put them in the freezer probably for about 20-30 minutes before we actually are going to brush them with a little bit of egg wash and broil them in the oven to get the color. Added an egg wash on them. That'll help it get its color and that beautiful sort of crispiness that we're looking for on the edges. Let's pop them in the oven, broil 500 for about 10 minutes. And here's how they're looking when they come out. I love this dish. Classical southern way of doing mashed potatoes with a little bit of a twist. They come out incredible. The flavor is good. The texture on the outside is great. And then when you cut into this, nice cheesy center. This is what I'm talking about, folks. Quick, easy, and simple. Okay, so we're at the end of the show here, folks, and if you don't have the time or the desire to cook this incredible Southern food, then you might want to check out Kitchen of Dana, where she's whipping up some frozen Southern comfort food right to your home. I mean, delivered right to your home, folks. That's the best thing. So I did make my macaroni and cheese here, where I kind of like to make a custard. But in comparing it with Dana's, I can't touch it. You know, she definitely. I'm just going in here. Take a look at that. I mean, that is some serious mac and cheese. That is definitely one of the best Southern macaroni and cheeses that I've ever had in my life. Well, there hasn't been a state in United States that I haven't been at or filmed. I've been at this for 20 years, and I'm telling you that this macaroni and cheese, I actually had this last year. So I was at a food event. Someone had this, or they had a table or something, and I tried it. I was like, man, this is a hidden jewel. And when you get a hidden jewel, I especially like to promote companies that maybe haven't gone or exploded yet, and I kind of find that one thing, and I say, man, you know, we saw that on Taste This TV, and it was absolutely incredible. And the custard is spot on. I mean, the quality ingredients. I mean, I almost question how she can get away with selling it for the price that she's selling it, because the quality of ingredients that's in here, I mean, I just can't see how much money she's making on it. The price is so affordable for this quality of product, hands down. I mean, I can taste it. I can taste the quality in here. For everything from the butter, the cream, to the cheese is top end. So do yourself a favor, give her a shot. Try it. It's Kitchen of Dana. She's not only got mac and cheese. I mean, I'm bragging about the mac and cheese, but there's tons of stuff on there. There's sides. There's even desserts. Desserts are crazy. They're out of control. They're really good. And you may have yourself in a position of saying, hey, you know what? Maybe I want to send like a gift bag or a gift certificate to a friend. You know, send this stuff out, you know, to someone who you like. It's delivered right to your door. It's really the only way you can get Southern comfort food without flying down south, you know, and taking a trip down there. So if you want chef-crafted food for the taking, definitely want to check out Kitchen of Dana. So this is what we cooked here today. Thank you for watching this fun-filled episode of Taste This TV. For more information about Kitchen of Dana, just check out the website link. We got it low. You'll be seeing me post a lot of social media and stuff like that, some short recipes. But thanks for tuning into this show. Remember, there are no rules in cooking, my friends. Taste this.